Hello, I hope you now can hear me, everybody, right? Maybe you just send some thumbs up again, please.
You are good to go, Teresa.
Perfect. Thank you, Erin, for supporting us here. And sorry for the short delay, but now I'm very happy to welcome you in our session for Boost the Quality of Handling Requests in Jira Service Management. My name is Teresa, and I'm working for Communardo. In the beginning, I would just like to go with you through the short agenda for today. So we are going to have a short welcome session and giving you some information on the session today. Then we would kindly ask you to understand the challenges which we are doing by a poll. And then we are directly jumping into our demo system where I can showcase you to optimize the request handling. And in the end, we will have a Q&A session. But please, if you have any questions during the presentation, please just write your question in the chat, or better to say in the Q&A section on the right-hand side. And my colleague Kleider will moderate them to me so we can discuss any questions during the session already and not only at the very end. Of course, if you have questions at the end, we are having enough time to have them there as well. So a short introduction, what is Communardo, what we are doing. Communardo is a vendor specialized for software and services in the area of modern work, enterprise communication and collaboration. The main technology partners are Atlassian and Microsoft. Within the Atlassian ecosystem, we act as a platinum solution partner and as a gold marketplace vendor for our Communardo apps. Communardo was founded in 2001 in Dresden in Germany. And meanwhile, we have 6 further locations in Germany, Austria, and Albania. My name is Teresa, and I'm working in our location in Austria, in the very west, near the Lake of Constance. Maybe you know. I'm working as a consultant mainly for Jira and Jira Service Management. Besides leading workshops, I'm doing configuration, perform trainings, and assist my colleagues from support within the second level support. Therefore, I'm also acting as an agent within Jira Service Management. Today, I brought my colleagues Kleider, originally from our location in Tirana in Albania, and Enrico from our headquarters in Dresden. You will get in touch with both of them during the Q&A session and in our virtual booth. Just to give you a short impression on which customers we work with. So this is an excerpt of our very well-known customers. But now let's kick off and directly jump into the potential of Jira Service Management. Our mission at Communardo is better together smart solutions for modern work. And therefore, I'm very happy to share some smart solution for boosting the quality of handling requests in Jira Service Management. Welcome to the realm of efficient request handling. Let's jump into the topic. Why is it important to boost quality in handling service requests? Many customers report that agents mostly perform repetitive tasks, time-consuming, which will lead then to inefficiency. Agents have manual tasks and miss automation. This is, of course, time-consuming and prevent in cost reduction in companies. Furthermore, if you have long lead times to answer questions, the customer satisfaction is low. it's difficult to optimize the resource allocation if the requests are not within the right service team. It is important to have transparent communication, either internally to our fellow colleagues or as well to the customers. Data-driven decision-making is very important. For instance, is it necessary to buy a new laptop, or is there still one in stock available? And of course, it's all about cost reduction. So therefore, we would like to ask for your feedback, which will help us to share our today's session. So therefore, I kindly request you to go to the poll section on the right-hand side within this session, and I would like to ask you 2 questions. The one is, are you currently utilizing Jira Service Management Cloud? Yes, no, but we are in the process of. No, we are using Jira Service Management Data Center, or you're using a complete different tool. And then secondly, I would be really interested in what are your main challenges. So is it either the lack of necessary information, the lengthy approval processes, extended time to resolution, insufficient automation, the absence of user information, or any other challenges? So I will just give you maybe a minute or two. So as it is already getting calm here within the voting area, it's very nice to see that mainly or all who voted are using Jira Service Management in cloud. And as a second part, we have for the challenges, we have more than 40% who are dealing with insufficient automation. And then the rest is like more or less 14% for everything else, like the lack of information, the approval process, or also the extended time to resolution. So therefore, I will now directly jump into our demo system to showcase you how to deal with some of those challenges. Yes, so I hope you can all see my screen now, at least here at my end it says it does. So hopefully you're seeing the customer portal from Jira Service Desk. One of the main challenges which we are dealing, or what you also mentioned, is the lack of information. Therefore, I would like to start by creating a new request in the customer portal. We will create a new request for the Get IT Help, and therefore I will create a request for my colleague Alex. From a customer perspective, it is really necessary to adapt the request types accordingly in order to ask for the relevant information. Within the request type, we would need to ask as much information as possible, but only the relevant information, so that we do not bother the customer in filling unnecessary information. So in that case, my colleague Alex has an issue with a system access. The form here asks if he has some issues with the password, but no, he has not an issue with the password. He has a problem with his email suite. He was not able to do other work while he was fixing this. And so he says that sending emails is not possible. And then he sends this request. Here you have been already able to see one of the possibilities to boost the quality of the requests, that you're using forms to configure your request. Forms is a functionality which is included within Jira Service Management Cloud. Now we will switch into the agent view. As an agent, I would like to have further information on the reporter without changing to another system. Let's see which information is available for Alex directly after ticket creation without changing to another tool. Here on the right-hand side, for instance, we see that in this system, we have further attributes available, like the business phone of Alex, the location where he works, the job title, and also the manager of Alex, which in this case is Lynn. These attributes from the reporter are synced from the Active Directory, which we related by using the app user profiles for Jira. I just quickly would like to show you the app configuration. Within the Manage App section, we have here the user profiles configuration. We connected in this case to a Microsoft 365 tenant. We defined which attributes should be displayed in which custom fields. For instance, the company name. For the reporter, we could just add it here quickly. And we could choose one of the attributes which is available within our Active Directory, and we could reference it either to the user or to the assignee. We created, and adding this custom field to the screen, of course, then will display the information directly in the system. So summarizing from an agent perspective, provide as much as information which is already available in the system automatically. Information based on the user, like email address, phone number, manager, or any other attribute which is available. Secondly, we had the topic on the approvals, that the approvals might take very long. So certain requests require approvals before they can be processed. One option is that the requester has the option to insert the approver. Another option is that the agent knows who needs to approve and forwards it to the respective person. But sometimes the customer or agent do not know who needs to approve. Therefore, they address it to many different persons that in the end the correct person approves. In best case, the system has somehow the information available and forwards the approval to the correct person. Now, let's jump back into the customer portal. And we would like to create now a new request for a laptop for Alex. Here within the supported models field, we only can select models which are provided by the IT. This information is coming from Asset, the CMDB tool from Atlassian, which is included within Jira Service Management Premium. Furthermore, the user is asked to insert the required accessories like mouse or keyboard. And furthermore, it is necessary, or you can include shortcuts which need to be installed. Let's take here, for instance, Jira Align and also maybe Office 365. Here again, the user is very well guided and can select from different options, and the agent in the end has as much information as required. Now let's send this request. And let's wait a little bit, and then I will refresh the page, and then let's check what will be displayed automatically. So what now happened, without any interaction of an agent, the approver was automatically set, so which was Lynn Robbins, and the requester receives automatically an information on how the request will now proceed. In this case, an approval is required, and then the IT will start within 5 working days with the provisioning of the new device. Now let's change to the agent view. Here we take the information based on the Active Directory, where mainly all organizations add a manager to each user. So this is what we previously already saw, that we see here. The manager of the reporter is Lynn Robbins. We display this information by having a customer field and use it within the workflow by adding this field for setting the approver. As the automation already informed the requester about the next step, the agent does not need to work on this ticket as long as it is not approved. Additionally, existing assets of the requester are displayed here on that hand side. The information is again based on assets. Further attributes are as well available, like status, the costs, and the warranty expiry date of the current laptop. The agent is furthermore supported by the auto-generated comment here at the end, where it points out that the requester already has a laptop within an active warranty period, and that the agent should check why a new laptop or an additional laptop is required. Of course, we can use these extended functionalities as well in other enterprise services, like for instance for HR services, where you could do some vacation approvals or perform a change to another department. In this use case, we had a look onto how to automate approvals and how to support the agent in handling service requests faster by providing additional information or reducing manual work by automating things. When having a look into the lead times of handling service requests, sometimes it takes quite long. So initially we had a look on that we have all the information which is required available from the beginning, that we do not need to go back and forth with the requester. Another topic could be that missing automation, for instance, if a customer answers on the ticket and the ticket does not change the status, that the agent is not aware to have any tasks there. Or another option could be that the assignee is out of office. We have here within our demo system another service desk for the HR department, where every HR department does a short stand-up in order to distribute the tickets which not yet have been assigned by the agent itself. So the employees can raise their requests directly here within the HR Service Management, and the agents from HR are then moving to their queues, of course. And now we have here, for instance, a new request where it says, okay, how are the factory vacation during Christmas this year are handled? And we see that the ticket is not yet assigned. So I open the ticket and I would like to assign it to my colleague, Miriam. Maybe you recognized it already on the right-hand side. We immediately received this out-of-office notification here as a pop-up, which informs us that she's out of office until next year, April. So therefore, she's probably not the right person to address here. Furthermore, if you're not fast enough to get this pop-up out here, there is down below in that section here as well this out of office status, where it is as well available also after the ticket has been assigned. Therefore, the HR team can now decide directly in the stand-up who else can take care of this request. The information is taken based on out of the office settings within Outlook. And then we have furthermore this topic on we would like to use all the information which we have in order to boost our service handling requests. So as we have additional attributes available, like the manager or probably other attributes like our company or job titles, or probably also the users are categorized, for instance, in some specific areas, like for the upper management. So therefore, for instance, you could reuse those information in order to create queues based on that information, like a VIP queue for all with the job title of a director. You could do queues based on certain regions, or you could do further automation to inform, for instance, the manager of an agent if the service level agreement is in order to breach within, for instance, the next hour, or that you can create a predefined set of tasks if a request is coming based from a specific region. So therefore, Clyda, I would like to ask you, are there so far any questions? Okay, so I just saw that we have some technical issues. Maybe I saw one question in the chat from, I will not pronounce the name, probably I will misspell it. So the question is, what could be some use cases for JSM from non-tech companies teams? So as we had, for instance, the service management project for HR, we could also have, for instance, one for marketing. So for instance, that if employees do need a new product folder or a new logo, an icon, a new marketing campaign, for instance. These are all things which could probably be requested via a service management portal. As well, I have some customers who are using it for doing a continuous improvement process, like for not for requesting, but for informing or to create an idea pool where they can just insert all their ideas, and in the background they get somehow classified. What else could be an issue, a service management project? Maybe somebody from the audience has further projects which you would like to share. Meanwhile, I saw Clyde is there, right?
Yeah, now you can hear me. Probably Vinolia, edit me here in the stream. So I just wanna say to you that there was a question coming in from the chat that was the actual question that you are responding right now.
Okay, perfect. So let's transform your Jira Service Management to the next level. What did we discuss for handling your service requests in Jira Service Management more efficiently? So the one point which I would like to point out here is to add additional information in service requests. So employees should have all the information they need, on the one hand side from an agent perspective, of course, but as well from a customer perspective, that they are just asked for what they need to have there. So we could have this either based on the assets from Jira Service Management, or we could have it from the Active Directory via user profiles for Jira. Furthermore, it is really helpful to have some notification on user absence directly within Jira. So if an agent is out of office, that the colleagues are informed and that it could be assigned to another person in order to fulfill the task in the proposed time. And therefore, therefore the agent only needs to insert his absence information in one system, for instance, in Outlook, and several other tools can reuse it, like you know it already probably from Teams, or in that case, you can also have it here in Jira, as you have seen. So there is no need to set up the status in many different systems. Then another hint in that case is to improve work processes and drive up productivity. That we use the additional information in the issue search or queues, as all information are available within custom fields. So it's really easy to reuse all the information, to have them in the custom fields, and therefore that they are available within the search functionality for filters, or even to reuse them within the queues. And then another two important points for handling service requests in Jira Service Management is that automation keeps the lights on. So we could do many things with automations, like moving tickets from one status to the other by certain trigger points. Like if the customer answers, you can move them back to the status where the agent is responsible to perform the next tasks. But as well, we can automate the approval processes by improving and implementing the necessary information directly from any custom fields. And as well, then we have to encourage the employee engagement, so that the requests which are available are easy to use, and that they have fun to create new requests. And this can be fulfilled by just asking them for the really relevant information. And yeah, that would be these 5 points which I would recommend you to have a more efficient service request handling. And therefore, I'm almost done with my session here. So I'm very happy to get some questions from your side. Okay, so as there are no questions arising, I would like to let you know you can get in touch, of course, with us through our website or directly through Kleidash. So she's very happy to get your questions, and she will give her best to answer them. And of course, today we are still available, so come and visit us at our Comunardo booth for more information, for having a chat, or for setting up a meeting in the next few days. So we are more than happy to welcome you in our booth. As well, we do have a Comunardo launch, which is also already available now. And other than that, I'm very happy that I had you here during our session, and I hope you can enjoy the next sessions and the whole Jira event here. So thank you and have a good day. Greetings from Austria. Bye.